Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Murdoch, CEO and founder of Dissertation Collective, here with my partner in crime, Dr. Alex Schaefer. We are going to talk about who we are and why we exist. Hi, Dr. Alex. How are you?
I'm great, Dr. Amy. It's always great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Nice to see you too. Can you tell the folks a little bit about your academic background?
Absolutely. So my background is in world language education. I've been a language teacher, specifically for French, for the last 15 years, and just working in the world language education space in some capacity since then. It's part of why I got into dissertation coaching. I was fresh out of my PhD and had a pretty tough experience, feeling not the best. And so I was looking for a way that I could maybe lessen that challenge for future grad students. And that's when I discovered that there was dissertation coaching. And that's how I got into it. What about you?
Well, I was a high school English teacher for 14 years. Thank you very much. I just had to get that in there. Before earning my PhD in educational policy and leadership studies. I became a professional dissertation coach pretty soon after earning my degree for about 3.5, almost 4 years, working with hundreds of people all over the world, all manner of topics, backgrounds, and learning styles. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I became a dissertation coach because, kind of like you, and I think we both realized in our professional experience that this issue of feeling isolated and not getting the support that you need is in fact universal. So you folks out there who feel like this is only your university or only your cohort, it's not, it's everybody. And that's why we exist. We really want to try to provide that kind of support and be the advisor, the committee, the cohort that we wish we had in grad school. And also I was a teacher for many years. So it's important to me to not only support my clients, but also teach them the whys, guiding these decisions so that they can take that knowledge with them as they proceed along their scholarly journeys.
Yeah, and even though you were teaching for a while before your grad school experience, and I was fresh out before I became a dissertation coach, I think that goes to show that the challenging grad school experience gets everyone to some extent. And so similar to you, I didn't really have the best experience with support when I was doing my PhD in particular. I often felt really lost, really lonely, really isolated, like I was missing something, that everyone else had it figured out, but not just me. And so that's a challenge with grad school. And part of why we got into dissertation coaching is that we have gone through that period of constantly questioning our knowledge, our abilities, and oftentimes doing it on our own. And so unless you have this amazing advisor or chair who's really hands-on with you, really there for you, which is less and less common, you're probably nodding your head along to the experiences that Dr. Amy and I have had. And this experience of the lack of support I had during my PhD, it kind of is one of the reasons why I became a dissertation coach I mentioned a few minutes ago. And it's really helped me develop my personal approach, which is working with other people who love to learn, but maybe don't have the tools or the knowledge of the whole picture to succeed in grad school. And so when I'm working with my clients, I'm trying really hard to meet them where they are, to see them as a whole person. And this is also what I really enjoy about it, is getting to know these people from different walks of life, different countries, cities, backgrounds, interests, life stories. I always love getting to know my clients. And I think that knowing a little bit more about my clients and knowing that we're going or have gone through similar challenging grad school experiences, I think that's really helped me to empathize with my clients that I've worked with. I totally can relate to their experiences in grad school, like it or not. And I think that's part of what makes me a good dissertation coach. And it's also one of the reasons why we started the Dissertation Collective, and kind of what makes the Dissertation Collective different is that idea of, rather than being isolated, lonely, and feeling like you're in a bubble or feeling like an imposter, we really started the Dissertation Collective with that idea of community and the importance of community in grad school. I know, Dr. Amy, you've mentioned before about how your cohort was really there for you. it definitely was for me as well. And community is a lot of what can get you through grad school. And I think it's also an asset when I'm working with clients, is that I'm seeing who they are as a fully formed person. I'm seeing them, who they are, you know, in their professional life, in their personal life. These psychological aspects are one of the challenges that can get in the way of an already challenging dissertation journey. And so I think that at the Dissertation Collective, this idea of community, this idea of each student is a little bit different and might need something different, has gone into a lot of how we developed the Dissertation Collective, right?
Absolutely. And you said, I like how you said fully formed person. So you and I have worked with people who, I mean, when I was going through my program, I was lucky enough to be working as a research part-time as a research assistant, but I had a lot of cohorts who were working full-time.
Mhm.
So a lot of our clients are full-time, working full-time. You've got lives, you've got all kinds of things going on, and it's so difficult to time manage a dissertation into what you already have going on. So that's why we're here. And so we take all of this into consideration when we're designing our programs and everything that we're offering. So Dissertation Collective has varying levels of packages and offerings. So no matter where you are, no matter your schedule, how much or little time you have, we're here for you, or your budgets. We have amazing free or budget-friendly resources and the community that we're offering. And I just really want everyone who interacts with Dissertation Collective to walk away feeling like you've got something concrete, something tangible, some clear path forward, and that you had an enjoyable experience. So you had it with, you know, a real relatable experience.
Absolutely. And I think that's why I love working with you, is because we have that same kind of goal of making grad school more accessible to people, whatever that means, whether that's budget. I mean, hello, grad students are notoriously not rich. I definitely wasn't. So being able to still access some high quality, useful resources was really essential to going into the Dissertation Collective. That accessibility, that idea of inclusion, no matter who you are, you should be given access and have access to quality resources and support. And so part of that is how I tailor my help with my clients. Not every grad student, just like not every person, is the same. And so I have some clients that I work with much more intensively for short bursts of time, whether that's meeting a few times a week for a few weeks, very intensively, whether that's meeting with my clients who need periodic check-ins just to kind of have me do a once over of their documents and a document review. Others I'll see regularly, you know, once every 2 weeks, once a month. They might want a mixture of live coaching sessions and document reviews. And so just as people are all different, so are grad students. And we really want to be able to assist with that at the Dissertation Collective. And, you know, we could go on and on about how we've designed the Dissertation Collective to be accessible, collaborative, communal, but we're just overall so excited that you found the Dissertation Collective, and we really hope that it's a place where you and your fellow grad students can find that actual real support, not abstract, not vague, not minimal, but really find that path forward. And we're so excited to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Alex. So stop by our website, dissertationcollective.com. We have a ton of amazing free resources, blogs, guidelines, outlines, and of course you can book a free 15-minute consultation with us. Tell us where you are and how we can help. See you soon.